Hello Virgo, and welcome to your November 2017 Tarot Readings with me. If you are new to my channel, I would like to suggest you to subscribe so that you are notified every month I release a new video or every time I release a new video. And for those of you who have always been here, as you know, we are going to go week by week, and at the end we are going to have the message of the universe. So let's get started, dear Virgo. Let's see how this month of November starts for you. Well, dear Virgo, the month of November begins with a feeling of being uneasy inside of you. There are things that have been on your mind and you wanted them to work out, but somehow those things are having obstacles, and this is leading to a bit of irritation inside of you, dear Virgo. You're a bit uneasy. There is a kind of a battle going on inside of you wherein you feel that some things are not going as per your plans. The energies of the first week are those of testing your patience, dear Virgo. So you got to be very calm and try to be zen in the first week, because these energies are the energies that can destabilize you very easily, dear Virgo. And some people are going to try to test your patience in the first week of the month. So you've got to be very quiet inside, very zen inside, so that none of these people can affect you, can anger you, or can, catch you wrong, because their power will depend upon your reaction to what they are doing to you, dear Virgo. So you have to be very careful in the first week of November as to provocations, to enter into any kind of conflicts, any kind of arguments, and just somebody trying to push your buttons, I would say, to make you react, that you say something that can make you wrong. Okay, so be very careful. Try to be extremely diplomatic in the first week of the month of November, because this week's energy is all about confrontations, arguments, and debates. Yeah, so even if you debate, be completely aware of all the facts, have everything on the table so that nobody can counter-attack you in those meetings, those important dealings, dear Virgo. And whatever is your paperwork, be very fair in your paperwork, in the sense, have all the papers nicely arranged. That I shouldn't tell you because you're a Virgo, and you always do it, but keep everything at a hand's distance. You never know what kind of papers you need, especially when you're parking the car or something like that, or your car papers. Carry them always with you. Your important documents, you have them in a nice place, a safe place, so that whenever you need them, you have them at your hand's distance. Okay, dear Virgo, so the first week is a little bit challenging, this energy is, but nothing that you cannot deal with, because after all, the importance of anything depends upon your reaction to it. The more your reaction is, the more the importance you have given to it, it means. So if you just, stay cool about it and be calmer about it, nothing can destabilize you, dear Virgo. So this is the first week's energy. And then you're going towards the second week, dear Virgo. And the second week's energy is about money. My dear Virgo, has there been excessive expenditure from your side for something? Has there been extra expenses that you really, you got into the flow and you felt like buying something which was expensive, and now you're feeling a little bit like, I should have saved that money? Because the second week's energy depends on your material accumulation. The second week's energy is about money. It's about looking back at the expenditures of the previous month. Maybe you have gone a little bit ahead in your expenditures, a little bit. And because of that, now you're feeling the pinch of it. Maybe somebody needs the money and you are a bit into, you know, not really into the good balance of money. Or maybe you have given too much money away to someone and now for yourself you don't have enough. So there is something related to money. Maybe you had planned it very well, but what has happened is that a sudden unexpected expenditure is coming. For example, maybe there is a problem with the plumbing in your house or some kind of electricity problems. You have to do it again, and there you have to give a lot of money to get the things done. So there is something related to a sudden expenditure also in the second week. So right from now it's like we say forewarned is forearmed. So if we know it now, we can always try to, you know, balance this this thing that can come up, and we are ready for it, right? So it's like we know it's going to be cold, so we put on warm clothes and then we go out, so we are, you know, protected from the cold. But if we just go like that, you know, and just that is why, I mean, these are the guidelines that we give in order to prepare for something coming. But it's not that always it is going to happen, but these are the energies which signify that there is a high potential of these kind of things happening. It's not that 100% this is going to happen. Nobody can tell you 100% what's going to happen. You know, not even you yourself, right? It's just the divine up there who knows everything, what is meant for us. This is just a guideline that is provided to you, and guideline in the form of the energies is telling you that be careful with money matters, dear Virgo. There can be unexpected expenditures, or maybe you have gone a little bit careless regarding your money last month. Maybe you partied and you have spent a little bit, or you had some festivals and you have spent on buying certain things, and now when suddenly you need it for something, that time you feel that you're not in the, you know, in the abundance state to deal with this monetarily speaking, right, dear Virgo? But nothing to worry, because again it's a passing phase and things are always around you. There are always people to help, or you've got people to help you, or you have to help people too. So always think about these elements, that in life we have to be prepared for unexpected surprises. Some of the surprises are like wow, and some are not so wow. Okay, dear Virgo, so related to your money, of course, be careful, okay? And don't lend money if you don't have enough. First think about yourself. We cannot feed 50 people if we are going to sleep, you know, starving at night. We have to balance things, and nobody other than Virgo knows about it, how to manage the resources in the best possible ways, because you are the organizers. So it's all about your organizational test, dear Virgo, for you in the second week. And then we go to the third week, and this is a lovely week because you're out of all this. And the third week is about harmony. It's about loving moments with people. It's about spending some quality time, some tender moments with your family members. You might meet some friends after very long, and there will be an ambience of this kind of, you know, belongingness, this kind of beauty in relationships is seen in the third week, dear Virgo, for you. And it's really beautiful, because the most valuable thing on this earth is harmony and peace in relationships. And this is what you're going to experience in the third week, dear Virgo, for yourself. And those of the lady Virgos, you are bound to meet someone who is a nice gentleman, who fits your criteria, who is honest, loving, giving, and neat and tidy inside out, right, dear lady Virgos? So you have a very high potential of meeting someone like that in the third week. And for the rest of the Virgos, it is all about love and harmony and tenderness. And it's most probably you are going to be helped by your friend who is coming to your aid, who is coming to help you regarding your sentimental life. So if you've been having some problems regarding your sentimental life, dear Virgo, well, a good friend is coming by your side, and this good friend is coming to give you his or her support. And this friend is the one whom you can count on. And this energy of the third week is quite a joyful energy. And so you are going to soak in this joyful energy, and you are going to feel the warmth of being loved in the third week. Isn't it a very beautiful energy, dear Virgo? I almost feel it. It's so beautiful. It's so tender. It's so warm. And it's so peaceful. Right, dear Virgo? And then with this loving energy, we are going to the fourth week. Now, when we come to the fourth week, dear Virgo, I see many Virgos are doing something administrative. Maybe something related to your work, to your property. Maybe it is related to your doctor. If you have been having some chronic problems regarding your health, you are seeing the doctor, you know, for another treatment or something positive. But this is a positive thing, dear Virgo, in the fourth week. Even if it is administrative, it is the masculine energy. This energy is a masculine energy in the fourth week, and it is related to you meeting a person in authority. So it can be your boss, it can be your father, it can be your brother, it can be a therapist, maybe to deal with some stress related stuff, I feel. It can be a judge, an advocate. For some, there can be some connection with the security, yes, with the security dealings, like something to do with security. So there is some kind of person of authority that you are meeting in the fourth week. And this person might seem very cold, very antipathic, very, you know, distant, and very severe, you know, with a nose up. But don't worry, this person is the best person to help you. Even if you feel, oh, this person seems so cold, so distant, but it is just the facade, yeah, because beyond that strict and cold face is a person who is willing to help, is a person who is going to give you some sound advice. Sound advice doesn't mean 99% sound and 1% advice, but something that is going to be good for you, dear Virgo. Somebody who is going to help you to deal with the situations related to administration, related to your work, related to your personal life, or related to your health. Dear Virgo. Many Virgos, I feel, who are into spiritual practices might find a new mentor in the fourth week. They might join a class of meditation, or of the yogic practices, or some kind of group of well-being. Yeah, they might join in there, and they are going to meet a person who is a mentor, an authority figure, who is distributing this knowledge to the students who have come there to learn something about the spirituality. So there is a high chance for that too in the 4th week, dear Virgo, for you. It's a beautiful energy because it's a very protective and very fatherly energy, I feel, the 4th week. It's like a father is always, not many fathers are very cuddly or warm, or, father's job is the authority, yes, and the mother's job is love. Rather, both, it's not the job, but they are designed that way that the mother gets in all the tenderness and the father brings in all the discipline in a child's life, and yes, the way of living. And somehow the 4th week's energy is all about discipline. It's all about teaching you to be disciplined. It's all about teaching you to see things not the way you want them to be, but the way they are, and how to deal with it in a very practical and pragmatic way, dear Virgo. So wow, it's quite a wonderful month, I say, for evolution on all the levels, because there are life lessons that come, and these are wonderful lessons, because every lesson is a blessing. No matter how the lesson is, it's a blessing, because it makes us a stronger and a better person. And this month of November is somewhat like a wonderful lesson by so many teachers. Right, dear Virgo? And now let's see what is the message of the universe, dear Virgo. The message of the universe, dear Virgo, is follow your heart. It already says so much, isn't it? So beautiful this message is. Follow your heart, dear Virgo. You know deep inside of you the answers to all the questions that you have. And you just have to tap in the energy of the heart. You have to follow your heart, dear Virgo. It's strange because when we listen to our mind, it is all about the thoughts. But when we listen to our heart, it's all about the divine. Because the divine doesn't reside in the mental. The divine resides in the spiritual, and that is the heart. So when you tap into your heart to find answers, you will never get a wrong answer, dear Virgo. Always the answer will be right, though the heart is on the left. Yes, dear Virgo, such a beautiful message that you have. Trust in your intuitions, dear Virgo. Trust in this feeling of your heart. Listen to your heart. Listen to what it is saying. Sit quietly every evening before you go to bed. Just sit quietly and close your eyes. Maybe put your hand on your heart and just listen to your heartbeats. And when you have this question inside of you, just ask the divine's energy to come into your heart and to answer you. And all the answers are there. Many a times this is what happens, is that we go left and right to find answers, but actually we know it all. Everything is inside of us. Many a times I get clients, And I just tell them that you are paying me for something that you actually know the answers for. Why do you have to do that? You don't need to do that. Of course, sometimes the problems are complex. There it's okay that we seek help. But we are designed in such a way that 90% of the answers we can answer themselves all by ourselves. We don't need to go to anyone. Because we are created by the divine, by the divine's energy we are created. So inside of us we have this divine energy which can answer all our questions. The only thing is to find it. We are so busy looking outside for answers that we forget that there is something deep inside of us which knows it all. Take a little child also and put the child close to something which is not very healthy for the child. When the child gets hurt once, the child will never go there. Nothing is taught to the child, but the child's experience will not lead that child there. And for us, even as adults, sometimes what we do is that we keep on repeating the same mistakes, same things, until we have not stopped repeating our mistakes. They will keep on coming in life again and again and again in different forms, different faces, different people, different situations, but the problem will be the same. So the divine is asking you that please follow your heart, because you know everything and that's right inside of you. Follow this inner guidance, this divine's inner energy that is inside your heart, inside your whole being. Just seek for it, just ask for it, and you will receive it. Ask and you shall receive it. Exactly, that is how it works, but with lots of faith. You are guided, dear Virgo, you are guided by the divine to take and to make those important decisions and to make those necessary changes in your life, be it sentimental, be it professional, be it spiritual, be it your well-being. You are guided and you are supported, dear Virgo. So follow your heart, please. So here we are at the end of this wonderful reading that I liked, that I really liked, because it's, for me, I don't know, I felt lots of vibrations while, delivering this message to you. And I really felt lots of positive energy that something nice is going to happen to Virgos this month. Something which is of extreme importance, which is going to take them one level higher in life. Yes, dear Virgo. So thank you very much for being there, for following through till the end of the reading. And I wish you a wonderful, a transforming and a beautiful month of November, dear Virgo. So please do let me know how did you like it, your suggestions, and take care, it's getting cooler, okay, dear Virgo? And please do share, and I shall see you in the last month of this wonderful one number energy year. Okay, dear Virgo. So I'm going to see you next month. Until then, keep smiling and be confident, and don't forget to follow your heart. Bye bye. Take care, dear Virgo. Bye. Bye.